Hi Aries. All right, let me know how the volume is now. I've tried everything. I don't know. Like some of you guys are still saying it's very low. Actually, let me check my laptop too. Yep, we're at 100, and this is fully on. You can see it's glowing. What's going on the last week of June for Aries, please? I'm gonna split this in half. Hmm. All right, I have two queens here. I have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Maybe you have these two females in your lives. Um, Maybe Taurus. But there's something here that I don't know what you're dealing with these people. It could be work, could be somehow they're part of your life in some way. We'll see later, and I'll clarify. But moreover, it's represented by the energy that you are now perceiving, Aries. All right, you're in this place where you're very analytical. All right, and you're in a very logical place in your mind. You're reasoning everything. You're trying to make everything logical and make sense to you. And you're also saying to yourself, I'm looking for my stability financially, with my family, my friends, my home front. And then, if anything, I'll insert my love life later, or, my career later. But I feel like, moreover, you're thinking and you're rationalizing on creating stability for yourself in your life. I think you're also saying to yourself, my friends, my family, me going out, having that money, enjoying that life. You're looking at something kind of differently, or you're analyzing something differently. And I know you're trying to manifest this into your world, okay? But because you're using these energies to manifest whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in your life. Two of Pentacles in reverse. There was something here that you felt like you couldn't juggle. There was just too many balls in the air. So you're like, fuck it. It's like I'm waffling, I'm going back and forth. My mind is wandering, my energy's wandering. I need to stabilize myself. You're like, let's vacuum it all up and let's bring ourselves to like a place where we can start from scratch. It's kind of, I'm getting that kind of vibe. So I feel like you're recreating yourselves. And you're not going to like sit here and just toss and turn certain things. You're like, you know what? I threw the cards in the air. They all landed. Let's see how they landed. And then we'll go from there. Because I do see you at the bottom of the deck walking away from something or someone. It's because of the lack of communication that you're having here, or the lack of action from this person. So I think you're recreating something new in your lives, or at least you're thinking about it. And it's everything to do about your stability. What's coming in towards my Aries, please? Third queen is out. And my favorite one. I'll tell you in a minute. See, the Queen of Wands sometimes is represented by the mistress, the third party, the mister. You are the third party person. But in my gut is telling me here it's not that. It's making me feel like this is you, because this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the card on the floor is the Nine of Wands in reverse. This card is the Page of Cups. You're you're going in this place where you don't want to be burdened. You're unburdened by something, and I feel like, I don't know if you're taking some like chill approach to someone or something, because at the bottom of the deck I do have this King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and under that is the High Priestess, Pisces energy. It could be somebody that you haven't spoken to in a while, and now you're thinking about them. You might be a little bit confused, but I know you're texting them. Page of Cups. Somebody's coming in either with an apology or just light messaging. And the Nine of Wands in reverse. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like a responsibility. It doesn't feel like you owe anybody anything. And I think that's the feeling you're feeling now. All right, so what does an Aries see coming at all? pretty damn sure you're not expecting this at all. Maybe you are. I don't know. Tell me down below. Look at all these major arcanas. Jesus. The Magician, which is Taurus. The Hermit, which is Virgo. This is Gemini, and at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius is Temperance. Well, Ten of Cups. Seven of Swords. Three of Swords. Wow. I think this is referring, well, number one, it's referring to a lover. You don't see this coming. I do not know if this lover is new or old. We'll see in a minute. But this lover or you have been laying low, real low, like major timeout. Um, but at the bottom of the deck, Temperance is telling me it's like a recentering, a recalibration. Meaning, if you had this lover in the past, and you didn't talk to them for a while, because we were looking at the High Priestess earlier, and I'm looking at the Three of Swords, I mean, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Three of Swords. This is somebody who broke your heart, who snuck off, or somebody who ghosted you. You found your way. You became okay. It took you a while. And you came up to the surface. You got some air. And then you swam to shore. And you're like, okay, I'm alive. I'm fine. Let's restructure my shit over here in my life. And now, I don't know. Maybe this lover comes back. I don't know if this is a new lover. We're going to see when we clarify. But you're finally at this place where you found your balance again. You found your center. And now this. So interesting. I can't wait to clarify. What's the advice for Aries? Okay, this is going to be also interesting. What's your advice to them, Spirit? Ooh. For me, the twos are usually pretty powerful for minor arcana because they're life choices, but they're yours. It's your free will. And it's big because it's like you can repeat a pattern. You can go down the same road, or maybe this time around it's different. I don't know. But for you, it's going to be a choice. And Spirit's like, I know you're going to struggle with this decision, but you still have to make it. Because if whether you do the right choice or the wrong choice, it's your choice. It's your life pattern. Maybe you need to make a mistake or two so you never do it again. Others of you, maybe you think you can do it differently this time. Maybe you have learned something from your past. But they're saying it's your choice. And we need to see where you are. It's kind of like the kid who goes to grade school. Are they going to pass the next grade, or are they going to be held back and repeat the grade? It's the same shit. So Spirit's like, okay, I got to see. I got to see what you're going to do. It's your choice. I'll give you the opportunity, which is the major arcana, the lover. But you, my friend, have to decide. And look at this, the devil. You know the devil's going to come back. Devil's always lurking. All right. Some of you, it can be a Capricorn. Capricorn, if you're cross watching, this doesn't have to be you. For me, if this is a Capricorn, this is a negative one. We all operate from positive and negative. There's a good Aries and there's a bad Aries. Make no mistake. But like for me to see a negative Aries, I would see the Emperor in reverse. This is like a manipulator, a narcissist. But this too, this is somebody who just goes with toxic energy. So aside from that, it's letting me know that there's something toxic here. I don't know where, but we'll see when I clarify. What is the outcome for the week? Yeah, I just heard in my head, like, be careful. There is a warning here, and that I was just looking at the bottom of the deck. It's the hangman. And it's like, be careful, don't get stuck. Because you have gotten stuck in the past. And when you're not making choices, you're not living. When you're making decisions, you're living. Holy shit, I just did the Gemini reading. This literally is the same exact card, and only one card came out, and it was the Eight of Pentacles. Um, Maybe you should check out the Gemini reading that I just did. They're the only other. You, Taurus, and Gemini do every Saturday. So, in case you want to check them out. Eight of Pentacles, you're just busting your ass. You're like, I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna create my coin. I'm gonna do my side hustle. I'm gonna work on myself. I'm gonna work on my inner self, my outer self, my money, my foundation, my life. And I'm gonna keep my head down and I'm just gonna do that. Um, Let me have one more, but it seems like you are stressing. I know that this is going to create some form of anxiety for you. You are going to have some sleepless nights. So, this is a warning kind of reading. So, be forewarned. Because I see it back here. Freaking out. Not freaking out, but let me have one more, please, for outcome. Yeah, you don't want to. You don't want your inner peace to be disturbed. You want it to stay sane and normal and healthy because it took you a minute to get here. All right. And so you are focusing on working on yourself with temperance. You're trying to be patient. You're trying to be balanced. You're trying to be centered. This is also a Sagittarius card. And Page of Wands. You are curious, though. And sometimes the curiosity will kill the cat or it will lead him down a different path in life, a different journey. But this is you being very curious. And I think you're going to let it play out. So you're like, I'm still going to work on me. I'm still do me. I'm gonna see what they're gonna do. Let that play out. I'm gonna still capitalize on my inner balance, my inner peace, and hold on to that for dear life, and go from there. Six of Cups in reverse. This is somebody you might have rejected in the past, or they rejected you. Whatever. You turned your back on this part of your life. You moved on. At least you tried to. So curious to see. Let's see how these all clarify now. Universe, angel, spirit guides, give me the best guidance you possibly can here for Aries, please. Lovers, you're back in the land of choices. Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, Two of Swords, Page of Wands. You've got choices, and you know how I feel about the Lovers. The Lovers is again a choice. Can you make it work? Are you more than just a lover? Are you boyfriend girlfriend? Are you gonna get engaged? What are you? Can you make it happen? Let's see. Two of Pentacles over here, and the Queens and the Magician. I just got a feeling over here with these two queens. Someone's trying to help you manifest something in your life. Oh my God, I did just get that buzz. You got friends trying to hook you up. Others of you, your friends are trying to help you. Yeah, Ace of Swords and the Eight of Cups and the Six of Wands and the Three of Swords. All right. This is a mixed bag. I don't know how I feel about it. You tell me down below because this is very interesting. Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody here is apologizing. It's like thank you but no thank you kind of vibe. It's like it's a little shitty. It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, but no thank you, and being left out in the cold. I don't know if you're doing it, Aries, or they're doing it to you, or it was recently done to you, because it looks like something that had happened. Um, yeah, because we're talking about situation. There was a conversation, Ace of Swords. Let's put all our cards on the table. Let's just be frank, okay? I walked away from you, Eight of Cups, because you were hurting me. You weren't, it wasn't going where it needed to go. And then having this conversation, this person now sees you. They vindicate you, they validate you, they understand you. You could be doing it too. Another scenario here, because that's the common thread of these cards. The common thread is someone's having a conversation, someone walked away because of the pain, because of the hurt. But then there was a vindication validation. This is an ego card. Doesn't mean you actually win in the situation. It just means that you were right. But what does that come with? It comes with either they walk away from you and say, "Yeah, you're right, but okay, it's not working," or let's see what we can do here. So it's a semi neither here nor there card. It's just something a lot better than what it was before. And at the bottom of the deck, I see it. Page of Cups. Hi, sorry, but here you are still out in the cold, feeling lonely. Losing your focus because you're like, what the fuck was that? I haven't talked to this person in so long. I can't deal with shit like that, swear to God. It's like those people that, like, they hurt you, they left you, they come back to talk to you, and it's like almost it feels like, okay, great, you came, you talked to me, and you explained yourself. It doesn't make me feel any better. It's like, did you come in to rub the salt? I don't get it. Or was it for you and your conscience to be good? It's on you. I don't know. I could be off, but let's see what's going on. When I clarify the rest, I'll get a better picture. What's the Page of Cups and the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Wands, please? Yeah, this is why you had these two queens over here. You're like, honestly, I had to think about this, the Queen of Swords. And I walked away because of the pain. And then I needed to be okay for me, for my stability, my sanity. I'm talking about you guys. Queen of Pentacles. And they're like, yeah, I get it. That makes sense, Aries. Boom, look at this. Queen of Swords again. Clarifying the Queen of Wands. You. So I know these queens are you, whether you're male or female. I haven't seen any kings yet to tell me the incoming energy, and they are the males and females. Look, it is you, crossed by the Eight of Swords. Mental jail. I don't know what to do. Is it me? Why do I keep repeating patterns? Or I'm stuck with this individual and blah, blah, like all these things that are like stopping you from moving forward. Because you have to understand, these are clarifiers. This isn't actually what's going on. What's going on is you're coming back into your own. You're coming back home to your zone, your fiery, passionate side. That's why I was telling you all before. It's like you did all this work on yourself, for yourself. And now, like, this might come back and present itself to you, and you're like, do you have a better handle on it? I just see you not wanting to be burdened. Some of you want to just give up on this situation, be like, all right, sorry, thank you, but no thank you. But here is why, because you could be over analyzing this situation. I know you are. You're over analyzing something, Aries. You are. You're trying to remain focused on your life, on yourself. You don't want to be burdened by bullshit, anyone else's bullshit, their bullshit, or environmental bullshit. You don't want it. You don't want any of it. You're like, I want to be unencumbered, unbothered. I don't want to be in this mental jail. But it is. It's plaguing you in some way. I want a really good shuffle just so I'm making sure here. Like these cards are very specific. I don't know why I'm feeling this way, but I was feeling this way when I started clarifying. I was like, be clear to me because this looks is not just interesting, but like something's going on here, and I think this is the next chapter of your life, and these are the this is the orchestra that's coming in right now and starting to set up shop, and they're about to play some tune in your life, but your past has something to do with it, or this lover does. All right. Oh, yeah, the sun. Um, what did I say? There's the Wheel of Fortune. Yup, the universe is coming in, and they're like, we're setting up shop right now. That's why we need you to make a choice with this Two of Swords. Let me see. What is the Lovers and the Hermit? Page of Swords, Page of Cups. This is such baby energy. You could be dealing with children or somebody immature or younger than you. Judgment in reverse. Yeah, you're immature energy too. Wow. Wow. Some of you, yes, it has something to do with a child too. I have two storylines here, and there's thousands of you guys, so please take it with a grain of salt. But I do have two storylines here, and this is why I was like, please be specific for me because this is just like interesting or intriguing. A couple things here, guys. Now I'm like, why am I looking at all these kids or this small energy or this young energy? And judgment in reverse. Somebody has not made a decision. This could be you, the Empress. This is the pregnancy card. All right. So some of you could be thinking about your future, your legacy, having children. Some of you could have been you got pregnant with a lover here. All right, and you don't know what to do. And this is like a life altering decision. This is why you have the Two of Swords. Uh, that's one storyline. Um, But I see your energy. You are like this empress. I hope this person you're dealing with is not a page because that's nowhere near your level. Um, but there's a decision that was never made here with a lover. This is why you have judgment in reverse. Okay? And the energy is going back and forth small, like just texting. No one's picking up the phone. They're just stalking. You're stalking each other. It's just like, hi, I text you and that's it. There's no commitment. There's no real effort. There's no nothing tangible. And this is why you have the hermit and the lovers. Some of you could have gotten pregnant by a lover and I don't know, didn't tell them, didn't say anything. You're trying to make a decision. Are you gonna have it, not have it for some of you? Um, Others of you, this is you dealing with somebody that's a younger energy, more immature, and this person needed to grow up. This is why you also have the hermit, because the hermit's the wise card, and no decision was made between you and this lover. None. Can I have one more for this pocket of cards, please, Spirit? Yeah, it's like you both went on your merry way. Your choice was to remain single. Nine of Pentacles. Hmm. But there is something here that's telling me you're gonna be happy. Some of you that are pregnant, congratulations. It's a blessing. Maybe it's the blessing that's gonna make you happy. I don't know. Those of you that it's not about a pregnancy or a child or anything like that, you are dealing with an old lover or a lover, but this lover is immature in energy. And it's just like stalking and texting and nothing crazy. And it's just like, and a choice has not been made with this lover. And now it's just like sitting there lingering. What's the Two of Swords? I wonder whose storyline this is. This shit's not me. Meh. Lovers could be a business partner too. Yes, my friends. It is the Two of Swords making. This is your advice. Two of Swords making a decision here on the Knight of Wands, which is light and fluffy. It is flaky. It is an affair. It is in. It is out. It is not stable. It's like I come and then I go. The sun at the bottom of the deck. I don't know. Spirit's like saying, fuck it. Do what makes you happy. But no, they're saying make a choice on this energy. What else? What else do you advise them, Spirit? Anything else? Do you advise them? Yeah, get yourself in a situation where you and your family are happy. Your immediate family. If it's not that, then there's a situation here where you can become a happy couple here with somebody. It is possible. This can turn into because it's mutual. For me, tens are mutual. It's like you both feeling the same way. But here you are waiting. Maybe you're waiting for them to make a move. I don't know what's happening here. Someone's waiting. Maybe they're waiting on you. Yeah, very defensive, resisting. King of Cups is back here. So this person's emotionally mature. If you're scared to talk to this person, do not be. If the King of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, of course it doesn't have to be those elements, but the individual is emotionally intelligent. So you can have those scary conversations. They're not going to run away from you. Might they reject you? I don't know. Possibly. But I don't see that happening because they're in the upright position. But aside from that, they can withstand those conversations with you. They can hold up to them. Because I do see Ten of Cups here. You do have the potential to both be happy. Now let me see what the outcome is over here with this Page of Wands and Temperance and the Eight of Pentacles. All right, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to be a little bit cryptic and mystic because that's just how what they're showing me. See at the bottom of the oh no, I love it. See at the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. It's three fates working on your behalf. They're turning the wheel of your life. It's not stagnant anymore. We're like, oh, we're creating that orchestra, Aries. We're changing shit up. Get ready. We're bringing you some luck. And under that is the sun. Some real happiness here. All right, and it could be because you have been just focusing on yourself. Yes, it can be also an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Does not have to be. This is just somebody that's very stable, has their shit together. We've got some interesting cards to read in the near future. But over here on the deck or on the table, you have the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is communication back and forth. Somebody here is talking to you. Someone's taking literal action and they're conversing or they're taking action towards you. And this is what's making you curious. You're like, what's going on here? And they seem to be like going back and forth in convo with me too. And this is what's bringing you back to your center and also helping you focus on your own life path, your career, your job, your whatever. But the universe is definitely stepping in for fact. So something faded is coming your way for sure, at least for this week. So, oh my goodness, this is getting juicy. You guys are slowly turning into like Taurus, like a little bit of soap opera. No, I'm just kidding. Oracles, what do you see here? What's your vibe? What's your take on this situation here? You deserve love. I think it's inverted because it's. I think you realize you know that. You're like, well, this is why I made the choices that I make. But on the table is unrequited love and healing family issues. When your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. It's so funny. I was out for drinks with a friend last night, and she was telling me how, um, in her dream, her parents were like monsters, total monsters, and they were so like scary to her in her dream. And she woke up sweating from chills from her dream. And I'm like, oh, interesting. I was like, were they like that in real life? She goes, no, they were the complete opposite. They were loving, they were caring, they were very, very sweet, they were very tender. If they had a fight or a problem, they never did it in front of us, they ran away. I was like, oh, so they sheltered you. They never showed you the monstrous side in life. They never prepared you for your future, what it can be like. And they did not prepare you that there are ups and downs in our love life. She's like, yeah, now that I think about it, you're right. They made it seem like it was always a fairy tale. And sometimes there was a lack of reality in that. Um, this for me is healing family issues. It's knowing how you were raised, seeing what you saw, growing up, dealing with your problems that you had, whether it's like your wounded child or some issue with your parents or even your spouse or your person. You're healing those issues, and those are the parts of you that you're cleaning up and correcting. And this is why you're having temperance here, because I'm like, Spirit, what are you seeing? This is what they're telling me. The only other thing I do not like is unrequited. Feelings are not matching somewhere. Maybe you have unrequited love here for somebody, because I see you not wanting to be burdened, like being responsible for someone else and their feelings. Um, of course, vice versa. In the extended we're reading, we're going to clarify these. We're going to zone in. We're going to throw some tarot on top of it. Those of you that are new to my channel are or not members, it is the only way to access extended readings. Um, and we go into your person. This is about you. But in the extended, we go about how they feel about you, their intentions towards you, the good, the bad, the ugly. And we also talk about what actions they're going to take towards you and then what the universe sees. And then we quickly go through every zodiac sign. Sorry, I don't timestamp those guys. It's just too time consuming. Um, but let's see. Universe, angel, spirit guides, give me one last bit of advice for Aries, please. Oh, trapped. No. Why do we feel trapped? My dear sweet child, do you feel as if you are trapped in your life right now? Actually, I could kind of understand that. Do you sense that you cannot do what you really want to do because others have expectations of you that you may not be able to fulfill? Is this why we have this Nine of Wands in reverse? You're like, I fucking give up. Like, I don't want to be that anymore. You're tired. Um, do you feel as if you will never get what you want or go where you want to go? Actually, that's what I really felt in this reading. Have patience, for truly you are in a temporary position or a temporary prison that exists and it's only in your mind. That's the Eight of Swords, guys, that you're going over and over again in your head. This is the temporary prison, mental jail. I'm going to repeat that for you because I keep cutting this off and I'm sorry. Do you feel as if you will never get what you want or go where you want to go? Have patience, for truly you are in a temporary prison that exists only in your mind. Your circumstances, no matter what they are, they will change. And you will be free to experience the life you wish to lead. They will change. The wheel will change. In these times, dreaming is the best antidote, and of course, patience. Dreams. Oh my God. Consider the story of a half-raven boy trapped in conflict until he finally follows his heart. Trust in me, for I will show you when the cage doors open so you can fly free. Yeah, maybe you should be listening to your dreams. I guess there was a reason I brought it up. All right, guys, this is what I have for you. I love you so much. I will see you guys next Saturday.